Welcome to the Everything Podcast, and in this episode I'm going to be reacting to the trailer for the 9th Doctor Adventures Cloud 8, which releases on the 3rd of February 2026, so only a couple of days away, 6 days from when I'm recording this episode, kind of around that when you're watching this episode or listening. But before I play both the video and audio trailers, let's read the synopsis, which is as follows. The Doctor and Rose travel to the 47th century, Earth's second Dark Age, but when they arrive in the floating box city of High Wycombe, it's more like a paradise. The residents live an existence of endless pleasure and at night sleep a blissful, dreamless sleep, but cracks soon begin to show on its perfect polished surface, and something terrible is brewing in the mind of teenage Elsa, something ancient and hungry, something that sounds like a nightmare. This was recorded on the 9th and the 11th of December 2024. The cast includes Christopher Eccleston as the 9th Doctor, Billie Piper as Rose Tyler, Lawrence Boothman as Oz and Mr. Chips, Felicity Kant as Elsa, Charlie Condu as Marty, and Louise Faulkner as Chihiro. Before I show you the audio trailer, which I haven't listened to yet, let's watch the video trailer that was released alongside this announcement whenever it was made in December.
One big holiday in the sky. Sounds like paradise, right, Doctor?
Sure.
10 minutes to curfew. 10 minutes to curfew.
Routine is important for sleep.
So none of you have ever broken curfew?
You don't have to go to bed if you're not tired.
My, what big teeth it has!
That was the video trailer for 9th Doctor Adventures Cloud 8, which I've shown you in a previous episode. But let's now listen to the audio trailer and then I'll react to it afterwards. Here it is.
The 47th century is Earth's second Dark Age. No record survives. Hardly anything, anyway. Just like last time. Except last time there was a story. Only one story. Like a candle in the dark.
What was it about?
Monsters.
From Big Finish Productions, The 9th Doctor Adventures, Cloud 8.
One big holiday in the sky. Sounds like paradise, right, Doctor?
Sure.
Please, 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 can our guests stay the night? It's almost curfew after all.
Of course, but if they want to.
Rose, we can have a sleepover, like real sisters in the films.
Doctor?
Fine, but nobody's curling my hair.
10 minutes to curfew. 10 minutes to curfew.
The algorithm has calculated the optimum amount of sleep for all of us. The curfew is for our benefit.
But it's just a suggestion, right? Not the law. So, if you went out after curfew, nothing bad would happen to you.
You're an adult, Chihiro. You don't have to go to bed if you're not tired.
It's good for us. Routine is important for sleep. If you don't sleep, you get sick.
My, what big teeth it has!
What happens if you turn up somewhere, some planet, looks nice, everybody happy? It's just nice. That ever happened to you?
Not very often.
It was horrible.
I know, but it's over now. You're all right. It was just a nightmare.
What's a nightmare?
A bad dream.
Oh, and what's a dream?
Big Finish, for the love of stories.
That was the audio trailer for the 9th Doctor Adventures Cloud 8, which, as I mentioned before the trailers, releases on the 3rd of February 2026, which is 6 days away from when I record this episode. So actually quite close for Big Finish between trailer and what's the word I'm looking for? Trailer and release. Obviously there was bits in that audio trailer that we'd already seen in the video trailer, but there were some new bits as well, so kind of expanded bits about 47th century and Rose wondering if the Doctor's ever been to a place and left because it's nice. But yeah, kind of this is the first story in the Ninth Doctor Adventures series, the first series with the Ninth Doctor and Rose, which is technically series 4, that is not on in present day Earth in the Power State, because we had Snare in August, we then had the last days of the Power State in October, and Daya in December, that were all set on the Power State. So it was a little bit different. Written by Lauren Mooney and Stuart Pringle, who have written a few previous Ninth Doctor Adventures when it was just Christopher Eccleston on his own, as well as Torchwood more as well. But as we're talking about Big Finish, this was recently announced. We've got a cover reveal for Zygon Century Transformation with a few surprises. Because I talked about the announcement a little while ago. I'm not going to do a separate episode on it, so I'm going to cover it here. We've got Eric Roberts' Master in Zygon Century Transformation, as well as Trim Trilor as the Third Doctor as well, which was a surprise. We didn't. The first series we had the Second Doctor in it. This time we have the Third Doctor in it, so it's a bit of a surprise to have more Doctors in it. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We found out when they are. So in the second episode, we've got Eric Roberts' Master, and in the third and final story, we've got the Third Doctor. So there you go. Hopefully, there's not episodes quite as dark as the middle story in series 1, because that was really dark. I remember talking about it on the podcast, and I'm not one to listen to Big Finish, but re-listen to Big Finish stories, but certainly not that one. That one was on the verge of terrifying. But back to the main topic of this episode. Let me know what you thought of the trailers for the Ninth Doctor Adventures Cloud 8 as well, if you're planning to listen to it when it's released from the 3rd of February 2026. But without further ado, I will see you in a future episode of the podcast. See you then. Goodbye.